Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to the first episode of Firelane Podcast. My name is Moises, and I'm here with my wife, beautiful wife Brenda.
Hello, welcome. Super excited to do this together. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yes, we are, and just to let you know a little bit about ourselves, we've been together for a little bit over 5 years, right?
Why are you questioning?
'Cause it's
Yes.
together, 5 years.
Yes.
We've been married for a year and a couple of months, like 4 months, I think. And we're just a regular couple, born and raised in Texas. And yeah, this is our first try doing the podcast, and we're very excited. We were pumped up. And the reason why we wanted to do it is because we never heard a podcast with a couple who's on the same page in things, I guess. Meaning that we have the same type of goals, similar goals. Yeah, of course, we have our differences, right?
Very.
But when we have the same goals, we have the similar goals in mindset, meaning that we do want to have a successful marriage, we want to raise successful kids, and we do have kids right now. Of course, we do have our different views in parenting since we grew up differently. But yeah, I mean, the reason for the Fire Lane name, you want to explain that to them?
How? Like, we were driving around and you were like,
Okay, explain to them the
just
reason.
naming stuff.
So she's right. We were just driving around talking about starting a podcast and what we would call it. And I was just throwing names out there. Like, what kind of names did I throw out there? Do not enter.
Do not enter.
We're just driving around and I was naming,
Like, streets.
yeah, turns yield,
Then,
street names, red light. And we came across Fire Lane and I thought it was pretty cool. Because the meaning behind it is that the people who are going to listen to this podcast are people who you're going to get motivated sometimes depending on the topic we discuss. So you're going to get fired up based on what we talk about. And also, you're going to get heated up because some topics you might not agree with and might heat you up and fire you up as well. But we learned that whoever turns himself on fire, people will come to watch them. So yeah, that's basically the meaning behind the name of Fire Lane Podcast. So when you listen to this podcast, you come into our lane and you're guaranteed to get on fire, right?
yeah. Positive or negative.
Positive or negative. Of course, when you listen to this podcast, whichever episode you're listening to, you may not agree with it. You may agree with it. You might relate to it. You might get inspired by it, motivated, or whatever. We're just wanting to make a difference in a way where this is something that I've always wanted to do. I watched YouTube videos of people being motivational speakers on YouTube, making motivational videos and stuff like that. And that's something that attracted me to do something like this. I didn't want to make YouTube videos because I think that would take too much time out of our main goals and our main objective as a family. But I mean, this podcast seems pretty simple thing to do, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So our very first episode, we're going to talk about the new year. I mean, it's 2019. We are how many days? 5 days in the 2019 year, and what are some things that you've seen that people are doing?
Definitely the eating healthy, working out kind of thing.
Well, that's something everyone does every year.
Yeah, everyone. Like everyone. Even if like they don't intend to do it, they just say they're going to do it cuz everybody's doing it. So, but I'm doing it too.
Well, I mean, that healthy eating and healthy living is something you're supposed to do no matter what day. And you don't have to start at the beginning of the year. We can,
Yeah, like we started in December and I told you like yeah, we'll eat those unhealthy meals in the holidays, but we need to start before everybody else. I think that's important.
yeah. And what are we doing
I don't know what
besides that?
you're doing. um, I think, well, personally, for our family, I want to declutter our home.
What do you mean?
Declutter means like get rid of stuff that we don't need, like all those shirts you don't wear,
Oh,
all those shoes you have and you don't wear, all the shoes I have and I don't wear.
You have more shoes that you don't wear than I do.
Yeah, but it's normal.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's very normal.
Well, I guess it is.
That's why I have the bigger side of the closet.
That's very true. I mean, you are a girl, so it is expected.
Besides that, yeah, that's like one of the things I want to do: declutter the home and not have so much junk.
But not just material stuff, right?
Definitely.
Like I've seen posts of people saying leave the junk behind. That doesn't just mean like material stuff. It means friends that weren't there for you. Because, I mean, 2018, I don't know about other people, but 2018, life happens no matter what. So, I mean, you have to declare yourself out of all the negative.
To everyone. Like, why do people think that life only happens to them?
It doesn't.
That's like,
Happen to everyone.
yeah, everybody's like, oh, this happened to me, this happened to me. Like, they don't think about what happened to others.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, they think it just happened to them and nobody else went through anything. I don't know why I came up or just mentioned that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, the holidays were a bit crazy. I mean, we never experienced it because we didn't go out to like Black Friday and stuff like that because
Did not.
we knew it was going to be crazy. But we saw on Facebook that other people's lives were crazy because they were out there. I mean, we ordered all our Christmas gifts online, got them delivered to our home, which is the way now. We're just ahead of times, and I don't know why people wait till Black Friday or anything like that. We ordered our gifts since when?
I started ordering some stuff since October.
October.
Yeah.
That's 2 months ahead.
And
And
just to make sure I got it in time.
It was funny because I kept seeing posts on Facebook about like people when they went shopping, they shop for themselves instead of for someone else because they don't know what to get them. So they just get whatever they like and hope for the best, or hope that they don't like it so they can return it
That's true.
to the gifter. Like we were gonna do that.
We did that with
We
the
did
white
that.
elephant thing.
Yeah, and luckily there was no white elephant, so we got to keep everything.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yes.
Except
Well,
for-
I returned some stuff, but we got to keep. Well, you got to keep most of the stuff that you were gonna do.
Yeah, basic stuff.
But that was genius. Like
That was genius.
when my friend told me, I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna do that." And I
So
did.
yeah, so there's a piece of advice whenever you have a white elephant, whether it's with your family or at work, since nobody knows who got it and nobody knows who brought that gift, you can pick whatever you want, whatever you like, and just pick whenever the white elephant time comes around, just pick it for yourself because you know what's in there, you know that you like it, and just pray that no one steals it from you.
Yeah, and hope that nobody else gets it before you too.
Well, even then, like I mean, you can steal it.
True.
How does that game work? I don't.
I
We
think
only played
like
it
you
once.
could steal it only like twice or I don't know, depending
or
on
twice.
the group.
Because we did it, and I got like what was it? One of those neck things
Yeah, like
to sleep on the plane.
travel pillows.
Yeah, because I got one. That was my first pick.
And then somebody stole it from you.
Yeah, and then they stole it back from me, my sister. So it was pretty cool. And at the end, I got a beanie, and that's what I was stuck with because I couldn't like. No one wanted a beanie. No one wanted to steal it. So Emma was born by then, right? Her daughter.
She was, yeah. We put it on her.
So yeah,
Even though it's
we
too
just gave it
big.
to her, and right now it's still too big, kind of.
She just doesn't like it.
Well, you wear it.
I wore it once just because it went with my outfit. But it's still kind of a crazy beanie
Yeah,
for a adult woman.
and the white elephant was $5, so I guess someone bought 5 beanies for $1. That we found out.
Because we saw them at the store.
That's crazy.
And we know who got them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we won't say.
So anyway, um, what was the reason? What like how did we come about like starting this podcast?
Um, I have no idea how you. I just I know that you've always wanted to do something like this. Ever since I've met you, you've always wanted to do something. And I think it goes great because you're a very positive person. You're you just have very good advice, even though you're so young.
She's just earning wifey points right now.
No, well, yes, but it's the truth. So I don't know. When was the first time you mentioned that you wanted to do a podcast?
Well, I think the first time was I was planning to do it with my brother, and I guess that didn't fall through.
I was supposed to just like be the listener, right? Like,
Yeah,
just be
like the
there
monitor. Like you're supposed to monitor our recordings and make sure it was recording.
and stuff. Yeah. So he was gonna give me like the tech work, which I'm not the best at.
Not really the tech work, just monitoring, just making sure it's
Still,
recording.
like I would have been like, "Is it recording?" Like I don't know. So I think that's why I didn't go through. Cause
Yeah, I don't really remember how I came about like, hey, let's start a podcast. I know I just remember mentioning it to my brother and he made his okay,
okay, whatever.
okay, let's do it kind of face. But it stopped there, but I just kept rolling with the idea. I started making a logo, looking for a name, looking for topics to talk about. And here we are now, me and you together doing a podcast.
Yeah, I'm a supportive wife, so I'll do whatever.
More wifey points.
I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Whoa, that's nice.
Yeah. Anyways,
She's blushing for you guys that
um,
can't see her.
yeah, I can't control that. Still working on that part.
So yeah, we're very pumped up and excited for this podcast, and whoever's listening, we hope you enjoy it. We hope that from this podcast, whatever you get from it, it brings a positive into your life. By no means do we want this to negatively affect you. All we talk about, we mean with love and support. So I mean, you can support us back. What are we talking about now?
I mean, I don't know. Then, what about you? You never said anything about the New Year's goals or resolutions you've made. Like we don't really call them resolutions anymore.
Call them goals
We call them goals.
with a plan. Because a lot of people make resolutions and they don't plan anything.
Mm-hmm. True.
Like they just say, okay, I'm going to start eating healthy and going to the gym. But it stops there.
And that's why I told you when you said, "Oh, let's start a podcast." I was like, "You need to start moving, like start doing something for that podcast."
Very true. And I did.
Yeah.
Because here we are now, 5 days into a new year and recording a podcast.
We were supposed to record yesterday.
True. But then we had technical issues. We went to bed.
I was so tired. I was like, I'm not gonna stay up just here saying podcast 1, 2, 3 testing. No.
But luckily I stayed up because I wasn't going to be able to sleep if I didn't figure it out. And we got it figured out.
You got it figured out. Great job, babe.
Teamwork.
That's awesome. So, your New Year's goal?
Well, my goals, personal goals, is to get back on my fit and shredded body.
Nice.
You've seen it before.
I'm waiting for it.
Because I have top 3 goals. I like to keep things simple. Because I find that people want to do all this stuff, but then they see how many things they want to do and they get overwhelmed, and they end up doing nothing. So I feel like I'm that type of person. So I just like to keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just go to the gym, eat healthy, because I know how to do that. I know it's simple. I just have to do it. My second goal is to make money on the side. $50,000 on the side. which is my big goal, which is pretty cool. And my third one is to just improve my relationship with you and our children.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How? Like, how do you want to improve our relationship? I mean, with the kids, yes, of course, because especially with our oldest,
Yeah.
he's like turning into a little teen,
He's already a teen.
preteen.
He's already a teen.
He's not a teen. He's
I
not
see
even
him.
that age.
I see him. I don't care when he's on that age. Doesn't matter.
The age matters.
No, it doesn't.
I guess it doesn't, but still, he's not old enough.
He's still a teen.
Like,
He acts like a teenager. Like, yeah. Like, he's too cool to give his mom and dad a kiss before getting off the car.
But he does. He gives an air kiss.
An
like,
air kiss.
But that that's what we started, him and I. Like, how did you think that was weird?
Because he's 9. But he doesn't act like a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like a teenager.
That's why we need to homeschool. That's another goal. Like,
Homeschool our kids.
maybe in a couple of years. Definitely before he starts middle school.
Homeschool him?
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
No. I need more patience.
Yep.
And I don't want to ask for more patience because then I'll get like another kid or I don't know. Because I say, God, give me more patience. And then here comes Emma.
Mm-hmm. And everyone will get to know more about how we got together and how that ties in the patient stuff, starting with me.
But yeah. But I don't know. I think 2019 is going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't wait to hear more people talking about their goals this year. Well, seeing them on Facebook.
That's something a lot of people should do, even
Yeah.
if it's just having a goal, because you're never too young or too old to have a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I remember as a kid, I always had goals. I started with soccer. I wanted to be a professional soccer player. I mean, I grew up Mexican, so
I still think you could be a professional soccer player because
Nah, I'm
you're
too
very
old.
good.
I'm 25.
So,
They start off like at 17 and like being pros, and
well,
then they retire by
okay,
the time they're 30.
before then, I guess you could have done it.
I could have, but it was weird because back then, um, I was myself supporting myself, not money wise, but like I was the only one building up my dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was the one speaking into myself that I could do it, but then at the same time, I spoke myself out of it. Like doubt lurked in.
Until I came along.
Yep. You came on and it was like,
You're welcome. Just kidding.
and that's another topic we're going to talk about in a later podcast. The power of what you speak into yourself and what you let people speak into you. Especially if you're a couple out there. The power of the words from your spouse, from your wife, men, it's very important. So look out for that podcast later on this year, maybe this month or next month. But we're definitely going to talk about that. Maybe you'll relate to that too.
Yeah. Maybe people can tell us like what they want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a Facebook page, so look out for that one too. And you will read your comments. We will see what kind of topics you want us to talk about as a couple. And yeah, we'll see how we do. But I think that this podcast is going to bring us together more instead of separating us. Of course, there's going to be some stuff that we have different views on. But
Like who has more shoes?
you,
You have a lot of shoes too.
I don't have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of pantuflas. 'Cause that's what I get every time for Christmas.
Slippers.
I get slippers. I have 3 pairs of slippers.
And I have one.
No, you don't.
Well, 1.5.
I gave you those last year.
Yeah.
Y mira cómo están ahorita. Look at mine. All three of them are still good condition. They're not like new.
Because I'm a hardworking stay-at-home mom.
How can you rip your shoes at home?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. They're not ripped. They're like unsewed. I don't know. I don't know what you would call it, but
Even my shoes, remember the Vans I had? How long did I have those?
forever.
Exactly. I barely replaced them when? Last year?
No, like 2 years ago.
No, it was last year.
Yes.
I was wearing them last year. I was wearing them this year.
Were you?
Yeah.
How were you wearing them this year? It just started.
I replaced them with my black Nikes.
So you got those last year,
Yeah.
2018.
Oh,
See, like, it's the new year, remember?
true.
Something funny I saw about the new year, like, for the next 3 months, everybody's gonna be writing 2018.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then, like, scribbling the 9, like,
I used to
making
do
it
that.
bold.
I used to do that always when I was in school.
Yeah.
But I mean, as an adult, you don't really write the date anymore.
Well,
Unless you have to sign something and you have to date it.
I'm writing my goals daily, so that hasn't happened yet.
And you date them?
No. Because I remember what they put on Facebook, so I'm like, oh, 19.
Well, yeah, because your planner says 2019.
It doesn't say anything.
No?
No. It's blank. I have to put it in there.
So you do date them.
Uh-huh.
So you said no.
Oh. I thought you meant, like, if I have done the scribble thing.
No. Like you write the dates every single day.
Yeah.
Okay. But as, like, when you were in school, you did that.
A lot.
Yeah, me
Even
too.
at work.
Oh, yeah. I didn't because all I worked is on a computer. So I
Oh.
didn't have to write anything.
No, at work I would do it a lot too. And it was like for us adults, people that write every day, they know that like documents that they have to be perfect. You can't do that. Like if you mess up on the date, you have to start all over. And that's not fun.
Yeah, because an adult now it becomes like legal documents,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And it was a medical field, so they were
Yeah.
more like, don't do this, don't do that.
And now you're a stay-at-home mom?
Yes, I am. And I love it. The new year
Are you going to stay at home mom?
for 2019?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would I not?
I don't know. I don't know. Some moms say like, oh, I get bored. I want to go back to work. I mean, because you've been a stay-at-home mom for
2 years.
2 years already?
I mean,
Wow.
since Emma was born.
Oh,
A
yeah,
little
she's
bit
2 years
before.
old. Nice.
And I haven't been bored any day of my life
No?
for those 2 years.
You don't get the itch of going back to work?
You know what? Maybe I thought about it, but not because I was bored.
Hmm.
But then, like, I see our daughter, and I'm like, nah. And, like, how much different she is. But we're going off topic right now. I thought we were supposed to be talking about the new year.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Did you already see all your goals?
Yeah, my top 3 goals. I mean, I have mini goals outside of that, but
Like what?
I don't know.
So you have mini goals, but you don't know them?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, come on.
I haven't identified them. Like, one is just
Oh.
to be better every single day.
How, like, self
Development.
development
Yeah.
goals. Got it. I just want to lose weight.
Like, make this podcast better.
Yeah.
I mean, we already know that the process of going into success and having success is failing a lot of times
Yeah.
until you catch success. You learn how to succeed. Because success, you have to fail first before you even have a glimpse of success. Because you have to trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
You have to try and do again. So we're doing this thing. And we know it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have fun. Like we're having fun right now.
I'll be learning along the way. Cuz I have no idea what I'm doing.
So what are your expectations out of this, of us doing this podcast? Like, where do you see this podcast going?
I don't know.
Because you know we think and dream big in whatever we do.
Yeah. I'm just like I think I haven't thought about it just because I know like how good, how great you are.
How?
You know, like with this podcast, like I'm pretty sure it's gonna go big.
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking already, like now that you mention it, like, the time and you know, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fun.
Well, it's simple. And
Like if it was on me, I would have never done it
why?
because it's out of my comfort zone.
Don't you think I'm out of my comfort zone too? I mean,
Yeah, but when
we're
it's
talking to each other right now.
but when it's true.
We don't know if anyone's listening. And we're pretending we're talking to them.
I think our cats are listening because they keep hitting the door.
That's true. I mean, when you start a YouTube, I think that would be more awkward.
Yeah.
Because you're talking into a camera and you're on
It's
your
true.
own. But you're pretending to talk to someone else.
Yeah.
Like you're pretending there's someone in front of you.
Those people are legit.
Yeah.
I
That's
know,
crazy.
but it's like I know it's out of your comfort zone, but when it's something you want to do, like
Like do it to a fullest.
yeah, like it doesn't matter how uncomfortable you are, like you do it. But me, like I still need to learn to do that. You know, like this I'm doing it for you because I love you, and it's fun.
Wifey points.
We always have fun. If I think about it, we always have fun doing things that you want to do.
And that's true.
Like the time we dressed up as
Spider-Man.
to the
like,
movies.
that
I
was
would have
fun.
never done that.
I would have never done that either.
Yeah, but then
Alone.
like you're like, let's do it. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, like when we do stuff together, it's fun. And I'll be willing to do it.
Yeah, and I just don't see it's a big deal. Like when it's something you want to do, I'm like, cool. Like it's not a big deal. But-
Well, you go through a process, I've noticed.
What do you mean?
What do you mean about it? Like when I was into bodybuilding back in the day and I got sponsored by a local clothing line. When I first got like the gig, we almost broke up. Cuz the day I got the gig was supposed to be like a family date thing. We were supposed to go bowling and I was going to go late and you didn't want to go anymore. So we fought.
I don't even remember.
And then, like, a week or two later, you started buying clothes so I can get commission out of that.
See how supportive I am?
Yeah, but you go through a process. And then we started the business. You went through that process too. And now we're doing it together. I mean, I think this is the one where you've been, like, fully on board from the beginning. Like, you didn't have to go through a process for this podcast.
Well, because
like-
I already know you.
Like, I didn't have to convince you. Know what I mean?
Yeah. But I already know how you are and what you're capable of. Back then, I was like, I have no idea. It takes time and action. I don't know. But,
And I've always been that way, huh?
mm-hmm.
Like, I'm the type of person who can do whatever I want.
You do. no matter what it is, like you do
But
whatever you want.
I earn your trust, and that's why you let me do it.
Yeah.
Because you know, like, if it's something that you don't approve of, I won't do it. Right?
Yeah. But we're so off topic right now.
Yeah.
This is so much fun.
But this is interesting. I like it. Because that's how I picture this podcast. Like, people, us talking to each other about us and what we think and our opinions and stuff like that. And people are going to relate to that
Yeah.
through stories.
Because we're very average. Like,
No, we're not.
well, we're very normal. No, we're not.
Relatable.
Relatable. There you go. Because, yeah, we're not normal at all. But a lot of people are not normal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's normal. I think everyone is unique in their own way. Like, I don't know where normal came from.
What do you mean?
Everyone's different.
That's true.
Who's normal? No one's normal.
I used to think I was normal, and then
Like, if you see one person, like, let's say you hang out with one person that you think it's normal for a whole day, you're gonna find something weird about them. So that automatically means they're not normal,
yeah,
right?
that's true.
Like, what are some stuff, like, at the beginning that you thought I did was weird?
Definitely that cereal with peanut butter. Oh my gosh, no. When we went to eat for the first time, and then you get this huge burger, and then you take off all the vegetables in that burger.
All the, was it, no, what is it? Toppings? Whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like
No, toppings
lettuce,
are for pizza.
tomato, onion. And if it comes with mayo, like a lot of mayo, you like clean that off with a napkin.
Yeah.
Instead of just asking for a plain burger, like you go through that whole process of you get your burger and then you take everything off. I thought that was super weird. Like, why don't you just order a plain burger? Like, you don't even want the cheese.
I didn't know you could do that.
What do you mean?
I didn't know you could, like, I see the menu, it has this. Okay, I won't eat that. I'll just take it off. Like, the menu says with lettuce,
You
tomato,
know
and
what?
stuff
But that
like
says
that.
a lot about you because that's really nice. Because then you don't have the like waitress or the waiter be like, excuse me, can I have a plain burger? So now then the cook has to be like, okay, like, what do I put in this plain
You have
burger?
to think extra.
Yeah. So when you just order, yeah.
I mean, you think it will be easier, but then the cooks and the waiters are used to,
yeah, putting
menu.
all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that says a lot
like, even
about
though it's
you.
less stuff, they still have to think harder because now it's
What
not.
not to put, because then you
Yeah.
want to make the customer happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super nice. I
Like,
didn't
I'm
know
not the
about that.
type of person who goes to Starbucks, and I don't even like Starbucks, by the way. And I know, like, some
Can you
listeners,
even say that? Like,
yeah,
oh,
when I see I mean, when they offer it and it's free, then yeah, I'll get whatever. But, like,
like
for
your
me to
sister.
for me to willingly go alone and order myself a drink, I wouldn't do it.
But they're so good.
I don't get it. What's so cool about Starbucks? What's so hip and
Yeah.
cool? Is it lit?
You know what? I think it's more of like, well, for me, it was more of like, oh, everybody likes it. I didn't even like coffee before. So I would make sure I would get like hot chocolate or something. But now I'm just like, I can make my own tea at home.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, like once you have like a baby at home and you can't go anywhere, you're like, how can I
Get
start?
creative.
Yeah, like how can I start making stuff without having to go to the store?
Yeah.
Like spaghetti. Like how can I make spaghetti without the sauce?
How'd you do that?
I don't know, by taste.
Oh,
I don't know. You just put stuff together.
but yeah, I'm that type of person who, I don't know, cause I worked in customer service. I mean, being from here, a lot of people work customer service.
Mm-hmm. I
And
did too.
and when I first started, a lot of people kept telling me that what they got from working there is that because you're paying for it, you have the right to get whatever you ordered, which is true. But at the same time, that other person you're interacting with is a human too, and they're bound to make mistakes. So I guess I understand that portion of it.
Yeah.
Like when I'm on the car, I'm driving, even though we don't have horrible traffic here, we do have some horrible drivers. Like people are driving like if they're in Bird Box, blindfolded. Never seen that movie,
I've never seen it.
but I know some listeners have seen it, so they'll get that
I'm pretty sure
reference.
a lot of listeners have seen it. Like,
You've seen
it's
those movies
all
and it's
about
hilarious.
Bird Box right now.
Yeah,
And, like, me and my son were like, what's Bird Box? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Just see blindfolds everywhere.
yeah. It's pretty interesting, but like whenever someone cuts me off, like I used to get road rage a lot, but not anymore. Now I just think like maybe that person is going to a hospital, unless they're like really, like they're really, what's a good word to say without cussing?
You're talking to the wrong person.
Unless they're like being a reckless driver, then I'll be like, man, that dude is stupid. He should be off the
Like
road.
like those guys with their, like, Mustangs and...
Yeah, like
That's
they're
why I
racing.
don't like Mustangs.
They're racing, or even big trucks,
Oh, yeah, those, like, huge
because you can tell the
tires.
difference between someone who's going fast because they have to go somewhere, to someone who's just driving reckless because they want to be cool and look cool. Like, I used to be one of those drivers, kind of, when I first got a car. First of all, I
I
thought
think
just having a
everybody
car was
does
cool,
that, though. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
everybody does that when they first start driving.
like a teenager.
Like, even I did that. I was like, whoa, like, speed it up. Instead of going 60, I was going 62.
And you thought you were cool.
That was cool.
But now, like, these people are adults in their mid-20s to 30s, and they're having big trucks, and they're speeding through the highway.
Yeah.
I think it was before we even had our accident. Now it's weird. Like, when I'm alone, I'm cool. If someone is, like, reckless, I'm just like, hey, that driver's stupid. If I know it's a stupid driver. But when, like, you're in the car and we have the kids in the car, if someone is stupid, then that's when I get, like,
Makes you mad.
yeah,
Yeah, I've noticed.
it's crazy.
Because you're thinking about your family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we talking about driving?
I have no idea.
See, that's what I like about podcasts. Like, you get into conversation that leads you down a rabbit hole, and you don't know how you got there. I know you've had that thought. Like, when you're having a conversation with someone, it started somewhere,
Yeah.
and it led to somewhere else, and you ended up somewhere that you never intended it to go there.
Just with you.
Yeah,
Because we have conversations.
I'm very observant.
Yeah.
Like,
Detailed observant. Like,
what do you mean?
I don't know, because I'm not. Like, I don't know. Like, you just see and hear everything.
Yeah,
I don't.
like when you talk to our son, and you discipline him, and like, you discipline him over picking up toys, and then you end up talking about like, I don't know what else. And I'm like, what's going on?
What just happened? Why? I don't know.
You tell me.
I didn't even know
Because
I
he's like
did
you,
that.
that's why, because you do that with me too.
Do I?
Yeah, but I observe it and I stop it.
You're like, enough.
Yeah.
Enough. I didn't know you did that.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, yeah, of course you don't see yourself.
Now I'm going to be paying attention.
To yourself?
Yeah.
You're going to be paying attention to yourself?
Because I never...
How can you pay attention to yourself?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think the cats want to come in.
They wouldn't be part of the podcast.
Yeah.
If they could talk, like that would be so crazy. The things they would say. What they see.
No.
Like Aslan going outside, like what would he say? Like this world is crazy.
No, this world is cool. I think he likes it. That's why he wants to keep going outside. See things outside
But then
is
he
cool.
comes like looking all scared.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't know what's outside.
I guess.
Like he goes outside and he's like, oh, this is cool. And all of a sudden, well, wait, where are my owners? I don't see them. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back inside.
And he comes back.
Yeah,
Starts crying.
yeah.
That's so crazy.
And for anyone listening, we do have 2 cats. We're not dog people.
I mean, like we like.
We like dogs, but we don't like to have them in our house. We wouldn't want to own them. So, and we know we're gonna get a lot of hate over that.
Yeah, like everybody loves dogs. Well, not everybody, but like 3/4 of the world, they're like,
Where's that statistic?
yeah.
Where'd you see that?
I mean, it's not.
Is
It's
that-
not a fact, but
Okay.
that's what I'm
That's a
saying.
Brenda.com fact.
Yeah. Just because everybody's like, you have cats. I don't like cats. Like everybody tells me, and
Yeah.
it's not like I'm not. It's cool because I wasn't a cat person. Like I had a cat when I was little, but like I told you before, our animals were outside animals. So I didn't really have to deal with any of the cat stuff. But then you came into our life and you guys are like cat lovers. Like your mom is an animal lover because she has all kinds of animals.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys are animal lovers, but you prefer cats.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a dog person. I had
See,
a dog.
I disagree with the 3/4 of the world likes dogs. I mean, they like dogs, but they prefer cats.
No, but everybody has dogs.
Yeah, but people. That's why YouTube is like full of cat videos.
From the same person.
No, like it's funny cat videos.
Because you like cats, so you look at cat
No,
videos.
anywhere like on.
Because there's dog
people.
stuff too.
Yeah, I know there's dog stuff.
Or maybe just the people that we interact with every day or whatever. Like they're more dog people. But then when I started, taking care of our cats and stuff.
Or little Felix.
Yeah, like I definitely prefer cats now than dogs.
Why?
Just because they're so much simple. Like
Okay. Commercial break. For the dog lovers out there, just know that my wife loves dogs and she never wanted a cat. But through experience,
yeah.
she learned to prefer cats than dogs, and she's about to explain why.
Because when you have to take care of a cat, like it's just feed. I mean, you play with them for like 15-20 minutes and then they sleep all day. With dogs, and I'm saying this because I've babysat dogs before for my mom, like not too long ago, and it's just so much work. Like so much work. Like they have to go pee and poop all the time
And play.
and play, and they always want your attention, and it's like now when people say like, oh, I have dogs, and they're like children. Like dogs are like children
And they stay as children until like they get super old.
ever. And I'm like, that's extra energy you need to have for these dogs.
Yeah.
And for
Like-
cats, no.
Like a lot of things that dog people say that the reason why they hate cats besides their
Just the
excuse of
litter.
being allergic. They say that they'll ruin the furniture. But then I seen all these dog videos because all they do is scratch.
Yeah,
And they do it because that's their nature.
yeah.
They need something to scratch to like keep their nails filed and short so they won't grow. So that's nature. They're doing what they're meant to do.
Mm-hmm.
But a dog messing up a furniture, that's They're playing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, because when I used to have a dog, like my dog ruined like I don't know how many jackets, shoes, purses, furniture, and it was just too much.
Yeah,
That like now that I think about it, and then our cats like we didn't even train our cats, like they train themselves.
yeah, that's crazy, huh?
It was so
Like
cool.
a
Like the first time I saw that, I was like, wow,
like a dog, you have to like train them to go outside or like in
pad.
their what is it? Diaper pad or whatever? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to train them. And a
Yeah.
cat, like you just put a litter box and they like smell
And
it
they
and they
know, yeah,
yeah.
like how do they know that that's where they have to go? It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So that's why like I prefer cats.
That's why Egyptian like rulers preferred cats too. They use dogs for like hunting and stuff like that. Like but a cat is just like it's there.
Yeah. And then people say that they're scared that they'll scratch them and stuff, but cats only scratch when you bother them, and I know that by experience.
Yeah.
Because I'm always bugging our
Unless
cats.
you have like a cat from hell.
No, but even they do stuff. Like if you see the episodes, they do stuff because of something. Like there's a reason why they do it.
Yeah.
Like you, the adult or the human, is doing something wrong. If not, like cats are just very chill.
Yeah. And I always grew up with cats. I mean, with dogs too, but since I was like I don't know how old, there's always been a cat in my life.
Yeah.
Like it started with Luna. She was old. She died like 2 years ago.
Were you allergic?
No.
Like our son's allergic, and we still have two cats, and he still prefers two cats. Like
Yeah.
people are like, I'm so allergic
Even
to
our
cats.
our daughter prefers cats.
Yeah.
Like even after she she gets scratched by them, she still loves them.
Yeah.
But with the dog, she's just a dog. As
She's
soon as
so scared.
yeah, like I guess she gets scared over the excitement of the dog. Like, oh, this dog is too hyper.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be because they jump on you. Like a cat will never do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
And if you see a cat on the streets, you're like, oh, it's just a cat. A paletero.
Why are they selling ice cream?
It's winter.
Cold outside.
I don't know. It's a Mexican thing.
What do you mean? Like why would they be selling ice cream right now? It's like
It's a Mexican
30
thing.
degrees.
They have to make monies.
Oh, good. Maybe they're selling something else.
Elotes.
I doubt they would be selling ice cream right now.
Well, a lot of them have elotes and chicharrones and like they have little snacks, not just ice cream. But people still get ice cream.
That's true.
I mean, that's if no one got something cold while they were cold in the winter, Menchie's would be out of business. And all
Yeah.
the yogurt shops.
I love Menchie's.
I know. But back to cats.
Back to cats. Why are we talking about cats?
I don't know. Oh yeah, because they were like wanting to come. Look, I can see their shadow.
So I guess like this first episode is all about our life,
I guess
I guess.
a little bit.
A little bit. The new year.
Hmm.
Our life.
I
in
know
the
cat
year.
lovers who listen to this are gonna relate to it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah, that's true.
Dog lovers,
They're gonna be
they're
like,
also gonna relate to it, but they're gonna disagree because they love their dogs.
Yeah.
But I
Like-
guess I mean,
I think like every dog lover should babysit a cat for a little bit and
like
then
experience it.
yeah, like so that they could see the difference. And I'm not saying like I don't want anybody to love dogs cuz dogs are amazing, but there's a lot of people that just hate cats for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, I can see why dog people love dogs because they always say that they're man's best friend,
Yeah.
and I agree with that. But it's just so much simpler to raise a cat.
Yeah. Like I love our neighbor's dog. He's
Yeah,
just so
he's
cool.
chill.
Yeah, he's very chill
Doesn't
and
bark.
very loving.
Yeah,
Like he only barks when he has to.
yeah. When he sees a cat, a stray cat. Back to that because I didn't finish my thought. When you see a stray cat on the street, you don't get scared. You just say it's another cat.
Uh-huh.
But when you see a dog, especially a big dog, you're like,
Is it gonna bite me?
yeah, you're
Yeah.
scared. Like today I went outside. I was in the car and I heard like a little jingle. Like I guess they're whatever that's called. What's that called?
The tag?
Tag?
Or the bell? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I heard it and I was like, that's a dog. I don't know if it's gonna attack me. It's gonna, cause I had the door open. So like, is it gonna jump in here and do something?
Yeah.
So you're always skeptical about a dog.
Yeah. Because even when you go out for a walk, like you take a stick or something, because you know, like there'll be dogs that start barking.
Yeah.
You don't know if they'll go after you. Like
Yeah.
I was chased by a dog once when I was little.
Were you?
Yes. And I was so scared. Like I was going to my friend's house.
Yeah.
And then she had a dog and her dog wasn't like on the leash.
Mm.
And the dog just started chasing me down the street and I had to like run back to my house. Like I just started like I was like Forrest Gump, like just running, cause I felt like it was gonna bite me, and I had
Yeah.
seen that dog before when I went to her house. And like I'm pretty sure she doesn't remember this, but like I just didn't go back to her house, cause I was so scared after that.
The dog?
Yes, cause it just chased me
Yeah.
down the street. Like it left its home and chased me for like a block.
Yeah.
And I was like, heck no, like I'm out. So, you know, when you see a dog, like you need to be careful.
Yeah, and you're never skeptical about a cat. You just say, oh, it's a cat.
Maybe because they're tiny.
Yeah, but I mean, a lion is a cat.
If I saw a lion, I would like
Well, yeah, me too.
run for my life.
Yeah. But then again, if you see like a stray cat in the street, then you just say it's a
Yeah,
cat.
it's just a cat.
Even a little dog, you're still
Yeah,
skeptical.
those like chihuahuas.
Yeah.
I used to have a chihuahua. Like I've always had chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are really scared of them too.
Yeah, because they're like little feisty.
Yeah.
They bark a lot.
Mhm. Wow. We just spent like 20 minutes.
Talking about cats and dogs.
Now people like now everybody knows our passion. Now.
It's not our passion.
I know,
we
but
just
it's
like
just
cats.
funny like
They just know our opinion of pets.
Yeah.
Of what we prefer. And I mean,
but we love all kinds of animals. Like
Yeah.
we have a turtle. We've had fish.
we have a turtle.
We have a turtle. What do you mean? Fiji.
Oh,
We've had that turtle for like 2 years already.
dang.
Yeah.
But I think like having cats, I think having chill pets with children is better.
Yeah.
It's simpler. It's easier. Cause imagine, like I wouldn't see myself having a dog waking up at 5 a.m. so he can go out and pee.
Oh my goodness, no.
Like when I went to work, when I went to work at 6 a.m., I would see the neighbors at 5:40.
The one's over there?
Yeah. Take out their dog so he could go pee. And over here, like, they just go on their own.
Yeah. Like we just leave
Yeah.
the door open to their litter box.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think it's easier because even when Emma was a baby, like, the cats were chill. Because a
Yeah.
lot of people say that cats are dangerous for babies because they steal their air or whatever because they sit on top of them and, like, breathe or whatever. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. Someone told me. I don't know.
And their cat hair is like so dangerous for
Yeah.
them. But dog hair is too like dog hair is all over the place as well.
Yeah. Your hairs are all over the place.
My hair's all over the place. That's how he like.
That's how she tags me. That's how
Yeah.
she marks me as her property.
That's how I mark everybody. Like our daughter, our son,
Yeah.
my stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a woman thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Everywhere.
Anyways.
So it's not just cats and dogs and other animals, it's humans too. Like, you've never seen one of my hairs on you.
I see them all over like the shower and stuff.
Those are different kind of hairs.
Your head hair, I mean.
Oh. Yeah, but
Like
not,
your hair falls out too,
yeah,
just not as much
true.
because you have a lot of hair.
Like, I don't know how to tell the difference. Like, who has a lot of hair, who doesn't.
What do you mean? Like you have a lot of hair?
How can you tell?
Because it's not like it's full. Your head is full. See, like I don't know. You can just tell.
Like, someone can have a full set of hair and people can tell, like, oh, he has
A lot of hair.
a lot of hair, or like
Because
not a
even
lot.
like your hair falls out and you still don't look bald.
Oh, I don't get bald spots.
And there's people that their hair falls out, like men, and they start having bald like spots everywhere.
Mm.
Not everywhere, but yeah,
Now we went from dogs and cats to hair.
to hair. But I think we should wrap it up.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that was our very first podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
we definitely did. We had
Yeah.
I
We had fun.
like this whole time I've had fun.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go clean.
Wow. You don't?
Yeah, but
I mean, you never want to go clean, but you still do it.
thanks a lot for letting me be part of this, babe.
Well, thank you very much for supporting me on it.
You're welcome. So what?
So what?
How are we gonna wrap this up?
Well, thank you very much, guys, for listening. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a comment in the comment section below. JK, this is not a YouTube video. Podcast. I think that's so funny. Leave a like, subscribe, comment below.
Yeah.
I've never seen myself doing that.
Yeah.
And making a good face about it, like, ha,
Yeah, I've tried it and it doesn't go well.
like a glee face. Like it's fake.
So then what do people do to podcasts? Like
I mean, we can still ask for their support, so
how
definitely
like
support
they
us.
just listen.
Like our Facebook page. Yeah, just listen to the podcast and leave a comment on the Facebook page. Let us know what kind of topics you would like to like for us to talk about as a couple. And yeah, this is gonna be very special. We're gonna have some guests, some friends and family over to do the podcast, and we'll get to conversate with them.
Maybe we like later on we could probably have like some of the listeners as guests too.
Yeah,
That would be cool. Awesome.
I never thought about that, but that's a pretty smart idea.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So yeah, you can listen to our podcast on iTunes. Just look up for Fire Lane Podcast, Spotify, Google Play Store, also on Podbean, and we'll leave all the links and description all on our Facebook page. But other than that, thank you very much for listening to our first podcast, and the next episode will be next week.
Right. See you
Sounds
then.
good. Later.
Just kidding. I'll see you right now. Bye.
You're seeing me right now.
I'm sorry. I'm so weird. All
Okay.
right.
See you next episode. Well, not see you, but
Talk to you next episode.
yes, there you go.
Bye.
Bye.